What it do, homie?
What happening? What happened?
What's good? What's good? Welcome to another edition of Our Take. I am your host, Miss Farah, and of course, I got my co-host, Mr. T Double over there. What's happening?
What's going on? What's happening with you? About to get in some of this Lake of Thunder game about to pop off. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm
Woo!
hoping that the Thunder got beat the other night, so we're gonna
Keep
see
it
how
going.
that goes. We're gonna keep it going, but everything been kosher. You survived the Final Four.
I survived. Good weekend, bad weekend, sad weekend, exciting weekend. You know, it is what it is. So I'm back
Okay.
and as we see, Reds to go. Always Reds to go.
Well, I'm ready to go, but yeah, only on the good old hour take. So
I got you right here, cuz. Right here.
you got me up top. All right.
That's right. See, I didn't get my hair done like some of us. You know what I'm saying? Look at all brand new in here. So
Man, you know what I'm
I had to
saying?
put the hat on.
I told you I had to get up out of here and get my swag on, all that
Yeah.
good stuff. So, all you good people out here, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. That's where you're at right now. But I'm gonna take a look to see what we got going on over here. But while I do that, I know we
Mm-hmm.
got some sponsors out here. What's popping with them?
Well, welcome to our sponsors. First, I would like to say Razzle Dazzle Apples and More. I said Razzle Dazzle Apples and More. If you need those sweets, you know where to go. Razzle Dazzle Apple and More. And I'm going to jump him in there because I got like a 16, 15-year-old who has had me every day. Torrance, can you call him? And excuse me, she don't call me Torrance because
I
that's
was
wrong.
about to say,
Daddy, can you call him? Because I need some of them apples. I need some of those pretzels, swizzles, whatever. I'm like, all right, I need you to get some money, but Razzle Dazzle after the morning about to hear from me because I want them to hear from you also. So call them. And now, in that same event, that 360 RD photo booth, if you got an event and you need it recorded and you need that photo booth because you know how it go. That new one you got to be around and people got to see you, got to catch from every angle. 360 RD photo booth. Give them a call. I guarantee you, you will not regret it.
and surely appreciate that. Appreciate that. Shout out to good old sponsors, 360 RD Photo and Razzle Dazzle. So I'll add them if you need them. But
Holla if
man,
you
we got
need them.
always need them, man. Just holler at me. That's all. That's the difference. That's the difference. But we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff to unpack. Like for real though. But though the Final Four has come and gone for men and women. Sad time because it's over until about November, October, November, somewhere around that time. So you ready to get on into it?
It's so hard. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
Oh,
ready.
I'm like, oh hell no. Hell no, we ain't doing it. We ain't listening to it. But
Mm.
again, welcome to Our Take. But we're gonna jump on into it. UConn are the 2025 Women's National Champions for the 12th time. Yes, they are. And they are deservedly so. I will say, I might add. I have no hate on this. It was definitely. I thought it was going to be something a fight to the finish or something of that nature. Other things happened. It definitely was not a fight to the finish.
Um, I know you sitting there with your little quiet voice, your little subtle voice, waiting for me to say something. Everybody on here waiting for me, a little tear in the eye, a little upset about whatever. But I will tell you this: my Lady Gamecocks had a great season, and they lost to a much better team this year, and it's proven because they beat them twice, around by the same amount of points each time. There was no question that nobody could stop Connecticut ever since they beat us back in February. And of course, like the girls, I had a little tear in my corner of my eye after they lost. But when you look at retrospect, the senior class had what? 4 straight Final Fours, 2 national championships. I can't be mad at them. Anything else is me being greedy. I mean, that's all it is.
It
Anything else
ain't
is me
being
being
greedy. You wanted every single
every single one of them.
year.
I wanted
You
every
wanted
one.
every year. That's the standard. The expectations. So it's a big difference when you do that. So that's all I'm saying. But outside of that,
But
that was weird.
congratulations. Congratulations to UConn. Fudd finally stepping into her game. Strong is a monster.
Yeah, but before I get to them, you said it a few minutes ago. Now we can't avoid the situation.
Mhm.
Last two meetings between UConn and South Carolina went down pretty much same beat down, different day. But I told you this. I told you this time. When they got beat like that, I was a little nervous, and I did bring it to your attention. But it is what it is. UConn had a better team this year, but boy, they. I mean, it's almost identical. I mean, this is February to April.
Well, let's just say they beat us down twice this year.
They
And
beat us.
like any true fan who know the history, we won the last four before that, and we had those beat downs too. If it's just
It's
their time, and
it's
I
it's
can't wait.
y'all and them like it was UConn and Pat Summit in Tennessee.
Yes,
Yeah,
we are the
you
new
know,
two powerhouses right there in college basketball. Let's go back and forth. They got theirs. Guess
you
what?
win some, you lose some.
Listen, we make it to the Final Four, losing the championship games. Keep it going. We're gonna win next year. We'll be back. And if you ever paid attention, and I know we don't talk about it, they had the preseason who would win next year. And South Carolina had the best
Oh,
odds to come back and win next year.
of course.
UConn was 3, and UCLA was, of course, 2, because the Monsters is about to happen. So, and I think, in fact, I'm going to stand corrected. USC was 2,
No,
UCLA
no.
was 3.
Yeah, I mean, depending who they got coming back.
So,
UCLA has, I know they're in the top because I think they was ranked, and ESPN still have them as number one for
mm-hmm.
next year. And I know that has to do with Bet's sister coming in, and that top squad coming back. They didn't lose a lot, so we'll see. But UConn, they still got some people coming back too. They got Elmer Fudd over there. Miss
I saw
Fudd, who was MOP herself. I mean, that it was nothing
anybody.
South Carolina could do with her. It was nothing anybody this whole March Madness could do with her.
She is finally healthy after 2 seasons with destroying both her ACLs over the last 2 seasons. She is
Yes.
finally healthy, and this is what we thought what she was going to be when she came in her freshman year. I'm glad
Exactly.
she got it done. Now the mystery is why she's coming back another year. You've done everything you can do, and you won the national championship. I also say, and you'd probably be a top 5 pick, but you coming back, good for
Maybe she
you.
got more credit hours and that means something to her.
She's a graduate student. She already
Well, maybe,
graduated.
and she still may have more credit hours, get that master's degree for free. So we ain't dummies on this side. And you get more money as NIL outside of going to the league. So what are you rushing to the league to make less
And
money for?
and that's the conversation that needs to be had when everybody's decided to come back. And actually we thought it was only about the money, but it's also about the bargaining agreement the WNBA going to next year. Why go this
Yeah.
year? Wait till next year when they get that money right, then I just come in next year. So I will see you next April, Miss
Yeah,
Bud.
we definitely
Damn right.
shall. But UConn was left in good hands. I tell you that. Hmm. I mean,
That,
when I say left in good hands, Miss Strong over here. How many points did she score in the NCAA tournament? I think it was over 100. It was 100 and maybe 14. Not too sure the correct number.
and if she's this unflappable as a freshman, I can't wait to see what her senior year looks like.
Oh my God! If she makes it to a senior year, I don't know if she's going to turn 22 or by her junior year, or will they change the rules? So we're going to see, but they are in good hands. If you didn't check this chick out, you missed out on something good. So they are in good hands. Strong, can't do nothing with her. Freshman of the year, by
Congratulations.
far, by far any other freshman,
Well, no,
even USC's freshman.
I mean, the girl from Vandy was putting up 50 now. She,
It was, but this is a different impact. This girl did. This is a
you know,
different impact, and if they impacted the way she did, they'd be in the Final Four too.
well, if she had a Beckers in the fight, you right? She would have been the Final Four. You
Just
dirt right.
saying. I'm
You
just
dirt
saying. Don't take nothing away from that girl. No. But speaking of Becca's, she out. She done. And I mean, stellar season, stellar career. I've never been a big Paige fan, but I've grown to really like Paige as a player. I'm not a big UConn fan, but at same page, new chapter. She about to go take over the W.
my thing with Paige was I thought they were trying to oversaturate her in the market, but I like her. I don't like many UConn players, and I wasn't, man. But I've always liked her, and I liked her since her freshman year when she was on the ESPYS and she had that speech
That's the
about
only
women
time she
and black,
really was around. That's
and,
the problem.
and she had that speech about black women and how they're treated, and of course, she got a stepbrother who's black, and her stepdaddy's black, so I love how she carries herself. I love who she is. Congratulations to her. I mean, I'm mad. You beat South Carolina. But if you weren't paying for playing South Carolina, I would have gone for you any other time. So
Yeah, but she,
congratulations. And
congrats.
as Farrah gonna say, welcome to Dallas.
Yeah,
Welcome to
welcome to
Dallas.
Dallas. Welcome to Dallas. I'll be ready for you, baby. Tell you that. But we will say thank you, USC. Thank you. Mrs. Pow Pow. Is she really the only senior?
No. It's her, Bree Hall, Fagan are all seniors and leaving.
Okay,
And
because they ain't even getting no pictures of them. I was like, she can't be the only damn senior, but I
and
get it.
and then of course there's Johnson, who can come back for another year because she came in with that class, and I think she and Raven, she didn't. I think she decided
She's
she's coming
coming
back
back. She's coming
for,
back.
for a good reason. So she's coming back.
She needs to
So,
come back.
but thank you, Pow Pow. Listen, I even got a Pow Pow jersey. You know what I'm saying? In about 5 years, call me, holla at the boys. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I'm saying? Call me. You know what I'm saying?
She might play in South Carolina. She might play in Texas at some point. You might
Yeah,
get your jersey signed.
I go knock on the door. Like, hey,
Might get that jersey signed. You never know. But we did get the alternative team that did come out. And it is perfect. AZ Bud, Paige Becker, Sarah Shaw, Joyce Edwards, Lauren Betts. I mean, we got two freshmen.
two.
One that don't even start. So says a lot. Says a lot for the women's game. So
It's in good hands.
It's definitely in good hands. So kudos, hands off to them. And definitely Gino.
Oh no.
Swag and he bragging.
There's a problem in this conversation. I'm gonna let you go, but there's a problem in this conversation.
Well, I love the picture. You see all them rings, boy. You see all them rings, and then you sent me a article about him today, and I had a picture. I saw a picture of that was pointing out all the different UConn players and how many championships, and this, and that. I seen a picture of that, but he was basically on that video talking about, uh, he was looking at his players and he counted about 27 national championships.
Mm-hmm.
Man, but look here. When you got them kind of rings, you can brag, you can do what you want to, because then nobody saying nothing to Belichick when he came to the ESPYs with all his rings and his 22-year-old.
Well, she got a ring too. Oh, different kind of ring. My fault. But what I'm going to say is this: I don't mind Gino bragging because the dude got 12 national championships, and you the man. Here's my problem with his speech. He took a shot at something that he didn't have to take a shot at. When you sitting there,
what did he take a shot at?
oh, I'm glad you asked. He said in his speech he was talking about all his players, and he started naming it. And she got 2 national championships, and she got 4 national championships, and we got 5. And he says, and I quote, "While other schools build statues for their players for winning a 1 national championship,
it's true.
We celebrate all of these."
It's
okay.
True though. He was calling out Dawn because Asia just got a dang statue. There's plenty out there.
So here's my question. You can celebrate yourself without taking shots at anybody else. What's the point of taking your shots? And you knew that was pointed at one, because name another one who put a statue up. Name another school. That was a direct shot. But it's not necessary. Don has never came at you.
Hey, I don't see no problem with it. Okay. I say when you got this, you can brand, you can say what you want to. And I'm gonna be honest with you, whether it was a shot or not, it's a true ass statement.
Oh, the statement may be true, but just because it's true, that doesn't mean you need to say it.
Hey, why not? It's a conversation. Don't get your feelings hurt.
But you know what?
Feelings hurt.
Oh, my feelings ain't hurt. But
if it was Dawn and Dawn had all them rings and the scenario was backwards, we'd be laughing at her saying it.
No,
We
no,
go,
we won't.
oh, dog. Yeah, she went
First,
more.
because we know Dawn don't do that. She only celebrates everybody. She doesn't. When's the last time you heard Dawn talk any junk about anybody
I
in
was say she
particular?
talk. No, she don't really talk junk. She just
So
make sure that everybody understands that her team is deserving.
that's exactly right. But what
Let
I'm going to say is this:
do what he
all,
do.
all you did is you building that rivalry up. Keep it going. That's all that's going to
And
do.
she got to catch up. Even though Dawn
She's
is
never
with
going to catch
Shaq,
up.
she got to catch up. So what you supposed to say? She still got to bow down. 3 ain't enough.
She ain't. Well, she gonna get more, but she ain't gonna never
3
catch up because she already admits. She said she's not even gonna coach that long to be there that long. So he's always gonna be the king until some young
Yes,
person
sir.
start getting the champion. Congratulations! But just because
Mhm.
you're the king, you don't have to take shot at the peasants. That's all I'm saying. You
Mhm.
don't
She
have to.
ain't no peasant. He just letting her know. He's
No.
putting everybody at attention. But on comparison, before I get to that March Madness payout, I did have another picture of him, and this is another reason why he can talk the shit he talk. I let that sit there for a second.
Okay, then take the shot at John Wooden. Why you take the shot at him? You know what I'm saying?
I
But
mean,
no.
if the shoe fit, I
But
don't know how many how many statues out there for him for his players. I don't know, but I'm just saying when you got stats like this, I'll at you
well,
girl
listen, I
or
believe
your boy.
I believe just like Belichick, he's the greatest college basketball coach to have ever coached, and congratulations to him.
Yeah.
And I love this.
So
I love to see this. We were too young or didn't live through the UCLA situation. We seen what Connecticut did. We saw what Pat Summitt did before that. I love it. I don't have a problem. The beat. What Ric Flair say? To beat a man, you got to beat the man. That's what they used to say all the
she
time.
got a lot more beatings to come out with, but March Madness, and she'll have the opportunities, a few more opportunities. We'll see how it goes.
We get that.
But March Madness did pay out some good money. So this is the first year. If you guys follow us, we talked about this some way long, lot of episodes back.
Mm-hmm.
That NCAA women, they were able to get paid out for March Madness. Lo and behold, they wasn't getting money like the men, but now they are, and some good money got paid out. The ACC got a little change. SEC got the most, of course. So I don't know how it broke down. Don't give a shit. But I'm just saying they got paid. Kudos. I know they was glad to get them checks. So just want to let them know.
I want to know how the payouts go.
I don't know. It says it's payouts and it's units. I don't know whether it's based. I'm sure it has to do with how many teams you have go, and how many wins maybe you got. I don't.
Yeah, so I'm saying if you got 8 teams, is that the payoff of the 3.4? Even though you got 30 units, because you got teams keep winning and keep it adding to the bucket. But is it like 8 of the 3 million, or is it 30? Because I broke the 30. That's 113,000 a piece, 30 units. But every I mean, South Carolina got units for the first round, the second round, the third round, keep going.
I think it's broken. What I do know is it's broken out evenly. I don't believe that because South Carolina went to national, they get more money. So I do believe that.
I'm just happy the women are getting paid. Either way we go, they're getting paid and they get more money. And that's extra money in their pocket. And Bree Hall, lovely picture, even though you fell and hurt your leg. I mean, fell and tripped after hitting that three.
She ain't get hurt.
You know what I'm saying?
But that portal though, real quick, we got a couple of them. There was a little doozy coming on through. We knew Miles had gotten the portal, but now we know where she's going. She's going to TCU. She's gonna take Ben Lift's spot. Go with it.
Is there anything left at TCU?
Ain't nothing left. Because right now TCU they call it the transfer college university.
The transfer capital of the university.
Transfer college university.
Well, congratulations to Miles. That's a good spot for her. She can be a star there, just like she was originally at Notre Dame. She's a big name, and maybe they can bring her back, get it back to the Sweet 16 again, and see if she can make another run with them.
Yeah, she might. And then you said the word on the street is the other chick from
Notre Dame.
From Notre Dame is gonna come there too. She's a big player. She's a big girl. Plays down post.
She brought her friend with her. What name? Kylie something. I can't remember her last name.
Possibly girlfriend.
Yeah, and they're coming down. They coming as a package in TCU. Hey. We'll be right down the street in Fort Worth. Welcome to Dallas, Livy.
Welcome to Dallas. Definitely. And then Sakira Walker, she hits the portal. Somebody's unhappy at USC.
Who's that?
Sakima, what? Don't act like that.
I love
Don't act like
Sakima. Look,
that.
Sakima is the fashionista, the pretty girl. You know, didn't get much playing time, and where she's
Grand
going to
Canyon.
Grand Canyon, which is the head coach is the dude, the assistant from South Carolina who took over the head coaching job.
Oh,
That's
that
why
makes
she. Yeah.
sense.
So
So
she's
she go
going
out
down
there
there.
and rock some shit out there, though.
You know, we were just wondering how much eligibility have left. She played at South Carolina for 2 years. She was a junior college for 3 years. She was at another school for 2 years before that.
Well,
So
she means she got 3 more years.
so in this new world, that means she'll be 29. By the time she graduates, we can holler at her. Be like, what up?
Yeah.
Sakima,
So,
you 31 now. What's up, girl? But,
exactly.
but
That's how.
congratulations, Sakima. You got your national championships at South Carolina. You're gonna go someplace, get some playing time, and I hope you do nothing but be successful. I want you to average 30 points a game. You will be missed because she was like the mother of the team and everybody loves her. And she was the glue,
Mm,
even though you didn't play. It's one of those players that you need on your team, even if they don't play a lot. You need somebody like that. And I'm gonna miss her.
yeah,
So
she's a good, but she out. She said she won't be here no more. Don't want to do it no more.
I don't think
And
it's cheating,
then
but
I
then
don't think she's a big miss, but this one right here, it was a big shock when she said she was leaving Florida State. But now, and I said from the get go, I hope she end up in South Carolina, and there she is.
there was rumors around that she wanted a lot of money. She wanted a lot of money in her evaluation. I don't know how true it is.
Did she get it? Is the
I,
question.
and I hadn't heard that number either. But all I know is we got Ladson to replace Pow as a shooter. We gonna be next year. We're gonna be guard heavy because you're gonna have Ladson and Bo Wiley in the backcourt. You got Johnson point guard. Oh, there's gonna be some scoring out of South Carolina next year.
And she probably still gonna sign a few more scholarships. She ain't the portal lady down there yet. So
Oh no, we got 3 more spots that we got, and she said she needs some big people. So she gonna start to get some taller women in there, 6'4", 6'5".
man, that's gonna be crazy. Then the girl with the injury, she'll be back. So
Yeah. Yes, you're gonna have Watkins back next year, 6'2". You're gonna have Tack, who's 6'5". She's actually from Plano. That
oh, for
really
real?
dark skin. Yeah, she's from Plano. She'll be playing next year, and that's gonna be our height right now. Everybody else is about 6'1", 6 feet, and we recruited the 2 guards we got. The dark skin one we talked about from Canada or somewhere. She's
Yeah.
about 6'1", and then there's one from out here outside of Dallas, Duncanville. It's gonna be out there. She's
You know, if you get them from Duncanville, it's go time. It's go
and
time.
and there's a rumor because right before we got on air, there was another one. Kylie Kitts at the University of Florida jumped in the portal. Chloe's sister, and she's 6'4",
Yeah.
and
Well,
she's 6'4". So
is
it
she
may
gonna
be.
come to South Carolina? Gonna have some sisters over there?
Well, you know Don don't mind bringing family around. We don't
Clearly, so she might be one of the spots they fill, but we'll
big
see how
body.
it go. We're gonna see how it go. But man, Ben Lit doesn't hit the cover. I thought this was hilarious, honestly. Sports Illustrated, Lord Jesus, these people what they'll do for money. But to each his own. But she trying to make that little change before the draft come up. But what you think about her hitting the cover? She just didn't seem like a swimsuit model type chick. But hey,
Listen, all I say is this: I never want to see my grandma on the cover of Sports Illustrated right now. But I will say this: when we sent this back, I sent this when I saw that, then I went in and I saw the picture. She really looked nice in those pictures. I'm gonna give her benefit of the doubt. It was some very good
I
looking
ain't even
pictures.
look at them.
I mean, she looked really nice. I don't know why she needed to do this, but you get grown, you
It's
finally
their
get to do what
money.
you want to do, and dude, congratulations. And I mean, in
Yeah.
30 years, you can show your children or your grandchildren this is what you used to look like. Good for you. So
Do you boo? But the draft will be coming up.
that's how
Let's see how that work out for you.
she.
Speaking of it,
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
is here. So one of the biggest things is that April 6th, we just had a national championship.
Mhm,
Then we're gonna have the draft on the 14th,
mhm.
and the regular season starts for the WNBA May 16th. So everything is right around the corner. We got a lot of more basketball to go. So if you love women's basketball, we got some more for you. And of course, you know the NBA is still here. We ain't even made it to the playoffs. It's the last week before the playoffs, play-in tournament rather, but We're gonna get to all of that on Saturday, like for real, for
Well, yeah. See, but this is the thing that we had a problem with last year when them girls was coming from college. When you had Caitlin Clark and they had like 2 minutes to get ready for a season. They ran all the way to a national championship game and they got drafted 2 days later. Then the
real.
season started. I mean, you don't
No,
couldn't even get your game ready.
no. So they gotta stay ready over here. But the draft is a week away. It's next Monday, the 14th. Everybody needs to stay tuned. It's gonna be on ESPN 7:30. It's gonna be some great draft. The top five is gonna be amazing. I just can't wait to see. It's been a lot of good players coming out this year for the W. They had some expansion teams, so it's gonna be a really good draft. So y'all tune in. Y'all tune in.
Pow pow. That's what I said. Pow pow.
I wonder who is gonna actually go number one. We're gonna see. I don't
Oh,
really
we
know.
know who going number one, and we know where she goes.
Oh, who's
Her
going
name is
number one?
Paige. Her name is Paige Beckers,
Well, no, I
and
didn't
she's
mean
going to
number one. Who's
Dallas.
coming after that? Who's
Oh,
the
now,
yeah? We
now
didn't.
since Olivia Miles came back to school, we don't know who the number two pick. I think it's some girl from there's a black young lady from Europe. They say is the number two pick. So I don't know her name. She played in the Olympics, but I don't know
Okay,
her that well. So,
gotcha. Well, we're
but
gonna see how they go next Monday.
but
But
I'm ready.
just, well, I'm ready. I've been ready, but I'm ready for the WC how it goes just because of Unrivaled, which want to look at their little revenue. Unrivaled actually made some change, y'all. They made
Make that
27 million and
that
they're paying everybody at like 200,000. I think they only paid out like 7 million, and the revenue to their players. So hey, one
you
season you only playing 2 months, 20 million profit.
you
Give
know
or take.
this is a problem for the WNBA owners. You know that, right?
Ain't
There
got
is
nothing
a
to do with it. It's
no.
a
See
real problem.
what this does is it shows that these girls can get paid and they can make money, and y'all ain't gonna be able to hold them
And you
back. Y'all ain't
know
gonna
the
be able to.
W made more than 20 million, so I ain't trying to hear it.
Oh no, I mean I know they made more. What I'm saying is you can pay these girls more and you can still make a
Yeah.
profit. It's what the
Oh
Unrivaled
yeah.
has proven. You
Man,
can't do this.
definitely proving it.
You know, you pay me $40,000 when I'm getting paid 250, and y'all still make 27 million in revenue. There's
Exactly.
there's
So
no way in the world. So that when that renegotiation comes, everybody talking about this shit. The WNBA gonna come out there, but these owners, y'all about to come out y'all pocket. Listen,
and
this is
they're
gonna
going
be
to come out for even more because they even had injury insurance.
mm,
So the Unrivaled, they pretty much secured their players. If any player was unable to play in the WNBA to collect their salary, they'll pay them their salary. And I ain't heard of nobody about to miss no damn season this year.
of course they'll be able to pay their salary because they pay more than the WNBA. Of course they
Exactly, but that's some good backup for those who actually got injured. So I didn't even know that security was there for them. But yeah, but just had to throw that in there with the W because it is coming up. The draft is next Monday, so had to give them a little shout out. Give y'all some news you can use that's going on over there, and keep y'all in the know.
keep
Keep it
y'all
in
in
the
the know.
know.
This is what we do. This is
That's
what
what we
we
do.
do.
But now, we're gonna move over to the men's national championship. But we're gonna start with the semifinals because the semifinals was Sunday or Saturday after we were on live. So we will start there. And what I will say is,
Mm-hmm.
damn, Duke. I mean,
Mm,
ah,
mm,
damn, Duke.
mm. Did you
Like for
call them
real
choke?
though.
Did you say
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
choke?
yeah.
Okay, I'm
I
going to
just
say
did.
this because, of course, you know I'm not a Duke fan, but I'm not going to sit there and let them be attacked by anyone. I'm going to say this: they played really well. They played an older, more mature team, as
Shit, they throw elbows and fight at practice and take shots. Yeah, what you talking about?
and they played like freshmen. It's the first time this year they looked like freshmen, and they looked nervous out there at that very end of that game and couldn't figure out. And Houston is an unbelievably great defensive squad. I mean, there's no question about that. We knew that going in, and Duke played Houston's game. And so, if you can play the other
They
team's
did.
game, you're going to score less points. That's what happens.
I mean, he did play like a freshman, and it's all fun and games. But he choked. He missed that little shot at the end. When cry about that foul that he gave that he don't think is a foul. You see that right arm on his back pushing him a little bit, giving him the leverage. to try to high jump the ball. It's called officiating. It's a foul. But Mr. Choco, I call him that, and that's what it is.
Not the
Because he
Mr.
did it.
Joe.
He still had a shot at the end, and he's Mr. Player of the Year. And this is the big stage. This is where you want. You about to go to the NBA, so you can't handle the pressure. You shit. Good luck
All I
with
say
that.
is this: instead of that fadeaway he tried to hit that shot, put your
Shoot it
body and
up.
go to the rim and get fouled. That's what you do, and he
That's
didn't
what
do
comes with
that.
experience, but he don't
But
have it.
that comes with experience. And right now, you are a freshman, and I get it. And like I said, you can come back and win a national
He about to
championship
hear a
next year. You
rookie
won't.
now. He a
Hmm?
rookie now. Shit.
He was a
So
rookie. He was a rookie at Duke, getting all that money. Get paid like a rookie at Duke. That's all he did. Shit.
that's all I'm saying is, damn Duke, but that's
But that was your
all.
last ACC shot there, cuz. That was your.
Hey, I wasn't worried about it because when you break it on down, let's break it down for
Mm-hmm.
the people in the back. They led by 14 with 8:03 left.
Yep.
Then they led by 9 with 2:06.
Mm-hmm.
Then 6 with 34 seconds. Now I told you that Houston had nothing but defense. And me and you talked about that. I told you, I said defense will win championships, even though given the outcome. You can't tell me defense didn't do this.
That's all it
I mean,
was.
like you said, it was nothing but defense, but I said this, but you said no offense. We got to have offense. Houston was a beast. I hate that it didn't go the way I needed it to, but for this game, my God, this was a clinic. They need to show this to toddlers and shit, people in pee wee basketball.
Well, technically you can't, because for you to understand this philosophy, you got to be at least 29 to play it at Houston.
You know what? Ain't nobody.
You can show dollars, but nobody understands it until you take
One field goal in 10 minutes and 30 seconds. In the final 10 minutes. No point. One field goal.
This is like your granddaddy locking you up on the court. You can't do that. You know how when you were younger, your granddaddy would grab you and hold you. You can't get away. Get that old man strength. That's what Houston did
Man,
to Duke.
the defense was unreal. That's the whole point of this. The defense was unreal. And if you can't understand that, then something's wrong with you.
But
That's what
congratulations
I
to
will
Houston
say.
of beating Duke, and congratulations for Duke having a
Beat them
wonderful
down.
season. Congratulations, Flag, for winning all your awards. Go pro, get your money, and move on about your business. That's all it happened.
That's how we're gonna do it. But and I ain't done with them.
You ain't done yet?
9-0 I gotta
Wow.
get them all, and they were eliminated. As a Duke hater, I have to.
Wow. You just rubbing it
I
on
have to.
real quick right
Yeah,
here. Real
man.
quick on this one.
Oh man, but what?
One more? There's another one. Here we go. Here we go.
Is
Here
it?
we go. Here we go.
Man,
Wow.
man, if that boy don't put that shit in his dorm room, his house, townhouse, whatever he live in.
That's going to be on my wall when you walk into my man room. I'm gonna have a mural of that on the wall of that dunk. Is what I would do.
That is amazing. That is a 52-year-old man. 32-year-old. That's amazing.
When I saw him take off, I didn't think he was going to make it. I thought he was.
Oh,
I didn't think he was going to make it. All of a sudden, he stretched that arm out, and it was like, "Doop!" I was like, "Wow."
Yeah, I had to give him a little time, a little airtime here, boy, because he gave some hang time. I tell you that.
You didn't give him no airtime. Apparently, he was in there, and there was not a Duke player on the court. You didn't see a Duke player in that picture.
It wasn't. But I did go for Auburn, and they did not come out on top. But we will say thank you, Broom and the Auburn Tigers, for excellent season, an excellent March Madness. Thank you for all the memories.
I made fun of him before the game, but he played a really good game.
He's gonna punk out.
He gonna be hurt with his bad elbow. But he played a really good game, still lost.
Right.
And he did everything he did, but they couldn't win. And I don't understand why. But congratulations on a great year. Broom, congratulations on a great career. See you in the NBA for 2 seasons.
Why two?
Listen, the boy get hurt for some reason. No, I'm not gonna put that mojo on him. Good luck, man. I ain't got nothing against you, Johnny. Do your thing, bro.
Man, you dirty as all outdoors. But anyway.
Wow.
That's just like that ain't even right. But Florida, They are the 2025 men's national champions. That's all. Ain't nothing I can say about it.
I was gonna let you talk about it because
No, no, go ahead.
um I thought Houston had this game dead to rights at one point. They were up by 12 or so at one point, and
Defense.
Florida dug in and played the same defense Houston played against Duke. And they came back and scored just enough points. It was a great game. I enjoyed every minute. I wish there was a shot at the end for him to either hit it or miss it. I didn't want to see anything else. I
Oh
didn't
no,
like how it ended.
and because of that, rule number one: never leave your damn feet. Never leave your feet. Never leave your feet. That's all I'm gonna say is never leave your feet. If you
And
ain't got nowhere to go, why you giving up your dribble? If you was gonna shoot it, shoot it. You might have even gotten fouled. Lean into it. I don't know, but Jesus,
e-
man,
even if you didn't want to shoot it, you jump up, throw the ball on his thigh, and get the ball back and shoot it again. Do something. But like I said,
he
I didn't like
panicked.
how
He
well,
panicked.
it's pressure, and I get it. Even if you're 24, you still 24. You ain't 34. Even if you're 24, you still 24. And in that sense, I just didn't
Man,
like how it ended. I wanted him at least have a shot to either hit it or miss it. That's what I wanted. I wanted to see a conclusion on the shot, not a I can't touch the ball. It's traveling if I touch the ball. So, but
man, he could have. I don't remember how much time was on the clock. Maybe if he had did it, they turned it over. He had fouled them. They had something, but it don't even matter. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't think it was enough time because once he lost the ball and could not touch the
Yeah, he
ball,
couldn't. It was
by the
nothing.
time they dove on the ball, the clock ran out. So
Never leave your damn feet.
never too much, never too much, never too much.
Gosh, never leave your feet. But
Oh,
Mr. Clayton,
oh Lord, Mister Mister Transfer Portal, Mister the reason why we're doing what we do. There it is. Walter Clayton
man,
Jr. didn't score any points to the last few minutes of the game. Couldn't score because Houston
shut
put that
out
defense
first half. First half shut out.
got hot just at the right time. Proved that he was the best player on that court, the best player in this tournament,
But
and
you know what?
probably
He deserved it. He definitely deserved it.
the number 2 or 3 pick in the draft right now.
But
So
what that you didn't pay attention to is, Florida only had the lead 63 seconds in this damn game. One of them being the reason they won it. Because they was ahead.
see,
63 seconds.
this one hits me in the spot right here. Let me tell you why. Because we talked about it on one of our shows when South Carolina played Florida, and Florida only led South Carolina for 5 seconds in that game, and that was the end of the game.
They grind it out every time. If it's
Oh my!
seconds on the clock, you don't stop.
Just keep playing to the echo of the whistle till you hear a horn blow. Because Florida's going to keep playing, and Florida did it. Yep, 63 seconds, but that's all it took. Y'all can lead all game. I just need it for the last minute. We
Well,
good.
well, congratulations, Florida. You are national champions.
SEC,
Deservedly.
SEC,
Yeah,
SEC.
whatever.
Oh, sorry.
But thank you, Houston. Thank you for a great season. God dog it.
I feel so bad for Samson. He was right there,
Man,
tasting it again, and right
you
there.
think you're gonna retire? You think you
I would.
done?
I think it's over. There's nothing else I can do. I've done everything I can do.
Yeah, I would too. He's getting older. You can see it in him. So I don't know, but man, but thank you, Houston.
But
God
he's a
dog
great,
it.
but he's a great coach, and I look forward to if he comes back to see how many other 30-year-olds he's gonna pull back to the court and get them back into the game and playing off the playground, playing
They
defense.
mature. He gets along with. He can understand them better.
Yeah, because they went to high school together. Oh, my fault. My fault. My
It's
fault.
stupid. But you know what? The last 10 champions. Um, yeah, this is the last 10. And some of them, good and damn well, they ain't ever coming back. It'll be a long time. Villanova,
Are you including that Virginia
Virginia,
over in
and
Baylor?
Virginia. Yeah, and Baylor. Yeah, and I'll show you why with Baylor in a minute.
Oh,
But yeah, but Kansas always got a good recruiting because they the only non football football team in the whatever conference they're in. So definitely they can come back basketball. UConn, Baylor now, VA now, Duke, Carolina. You already know we'll be back. But it's the last 10 national champions right here. What say you?
Blue Bloods, Kansas, Duke, Carolina of the
That's
North.
it.
Connecticut is considered a basketball blue blood now because they've won national championships.
Yeah, I guess.
So,
Yeah.
and we talk about Villanova, but Villanova pop up every 5 to 7 years, and all of a
I said
sudden
it'll be a while. Shit, I didn't say they never. I just said it'll be a while.
that's an interesting last 10. So, and Duke hadn't won since 2015. Woo!
Been a long
Mm,
time. At least Carolina above them. Shit,
mm.
17.
Y'all still holding that over their head too. Be like, y'all ain't win. And then the last time we played, we beat y'all in the Final Four. We shut Krzyzewski out. We got his career over. That's what you're gonna say next, dude? You gonna keep that going? Come on, man.
Yeah, whatever.
Go
But
North.
I tell you what I will tell you is Baylor won't be back, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I mean, is it hibernation season?
Oh, not that.
It,
Got
they just lost their whole team. It's 2 players left. I think it's hibernation season. All the Bears went in hibernation. So no, we would not have them back. As a national champion for a long time. They're going to get in the portal and build them a whole new team. A whole new team.
not be aware. It's the portal. You know, with the portal, they could be playing for the national championship next year because
You see that little Duke dude in here? He's playing Duke. He got in the portal, but it's over for him. Unless he apply for a 7th year.
Oh, and they giving them away like popcorn. They giving them away.
Clearly.
You get a 7th year in. You get a 7th year in.
I mean, clearly. And then, speaking of Duke.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna jump into it or give my opinion too much. Trying to stay non-political, but Duke basketball does have a Sudanese athlete that could possibly have to be deported due to Trump's new policies.
I saw that somewhere, but I ain't paying no attention to it.
I mean, it's more or less that it's some policy where he's revoking visas from certain nations, and he would be included. Where they're gonna revoke it from Sudan. So just hopefully, prayers for this young man. He's trying to get education, play ball. Hopefully something could be worked out over there. Things that him and plus any other. He's been noted because of where he plays at.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other athletes from other nations and other things of that nature that don't have this type of advocacy. So that's why I put it up here. I wanted to make sure to know that people are understanding where it's affecting and how it's affecting, even out to college students who are just trying to get education.
I'm gonna try to stay out of the political situation, but I wish this kid nothing. I saw him play this year. Very good player. He's over here. Give this kid a chance. That's all I have to say.
Pretty much. But off to some people who didn't get another chance.
Who did?
The Nuggets went on ahead and fired their damn head coach and GM. Said both of y'all got to go. Now, rumor on the streets is them you been fussing and fighting, and they just like, we ain't got time for this. Thank you for winning our first championship ever here in Denver and a great last 10 years, but you got to go.
Okay. Here's my question. This is the second firing in the last couple of weeks from a team that's fighting for the top 2 or 3 seed in the Western Conference. I'm trying to figure out, what has going on that makes you want to fire them this time of year, not wait to the end of the season? Are they coaching that bad that they just losing it? Or the West?
Because what kind of impact is an assistant coach going to have for you for the playoffs? We're right here at the playoffs.
And I'm not gonna listen. You ain't gonna be here next year. Why am I listening to you? You ain't gonna be here. What's the point of me listening to you, sir?
I don't understand it either. Unless, like you said, it's a bottom line to this. We gotta wait for it to come out.
Well, it has to be something because he's the winningest. I think he's the winningest coach, or the winning coach in Nuggets history. He's delivered the only NBA championship.
Legendary coach.
And number 2, who doesn't want this job? All I got to do is say I want the job and pass the Jokic. I don't even have to do anything. Be like, listen.
Most of the coaches the Nuggets have fired have went on to win championships anyway.
Well, okay. Well, then good luck to him when he's the new head coach at Memphis next year.
Pretty much.
Take the Memphis job.
But you know what?
What's
my
that?
last topic. 48 minutes of cardio because that's all the fuck they gave out there.
3 point. Yeah.
That's all they
Yeah.
did. He had 2 points. He had 3 points. Are you kidding me right now?
Um.
48
Yeah.
minutes of cardio. That's all I got to say. I know you, that's all they did. They too up and down for me, man. I'm not understanding what's going on with their season. I mean, is he about to? Are both of them about to retire? I mean, what we doing here? What we doing here?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna ask you a question. Does Steph ever have to retire? I mean, he don't play a physical game. He play a shooting game. Do you ever just do you lose your shot? Because I don't think shooters ever lose their shot. So
Dale
you,
can come in and hit about 4 threes.
you know what I'm saying. So you can play. He can play another 10 years. He can come off the bench, shoot a couple of threes, and go sit back down.
Yeah, but they messing up the West out here. They playing games with people emotions. You know, the seeding is treacherous enough. We ain't got time for this. Either
They
win
messing
or have a
up.
losing season.
My team's sitting right there third now. We losing by
Exactly.
10 right now to OKC in the second quarter. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We,
I'm gonna go
we,
jump on
it is
that
what it is.
game. So OKC and the Lakers are playing tonight.
Yeah, right now, it's 62-52 in the second quarter.
Okay, got it. And we will be covering them on Saturday because we are officially done with college basketball.
Oh yeah, I don't know what to do with myself.
You know, unless something pops up, you know, the portal shit gonna pop up for because the portal's open. No, it's only open for the next 3 weeks. It's over in 3 weeks.
That's all right. We still got 648,742 students in the portal, so I mean, they got to sign somewhere. So
yeah, definitely, but for the most part, very well. Just like we had to do for the NFL, it's almost back, you know, a little bit of time. We got some drafts coming up. The women's WNBA draft is next Monday. So we're going to get into the playoffs. This is the last full week of regular season for the NBA. So Saturday, we're going to have to talk about who we got once these seeds are set.
Although we go to the
yeah, we're at the end of the show, and I ain't gonna let y'all go through this no more. Hell no.
Oh God! Oh, no more.
What shout outs you got for the people? Oh, crazy stuff.
No, just shout out to everybody who's listening to us, enjoy us. I didn't get any winners for the t-shirt, so I don't know what to do with that. Nobody came with the answers. And neither one of our choices in that we put out there did win. My Gamecocks lost, her Cougars lost. So
yeah, it's a losing season. We're gonna let it go.
We go. I think we're gonna let it go. But I appreciate everybody who's listening, and keep your head up. We're gonna be back on Saturday, better than ever. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, man. Yeah, rest in peace to the good old NCAA basketball. See y'all next year. Thanks for a good season. And outside of that, I hope the Lakers get trashed by 100 points.
Wow. Guess what? Oh, one thing we do need to talk about before that, because we won't talk about it until Saturday, is tomorrow night. Luka comes back to Dallas. Luka comes back to Dallas. You don't care. You don't care. These are your fellas.
Wait a minute, is boy playing?
AD?
Yeah.
Yes. AD will be playing. Luka will be playing.
Back to Dallas. I mean, they're still gonna beat. I mean, I ain't gonna say they're gonna beat the Mavs because they pulled out a couple games, but we'll see. I'll watch it. But
there you go.
Yes, lose you can lose. Not you.
And the last thing I'm gonna say, because it's the last time this year.
I pray that's the last time this year. And on that note, y'all, we out. Thank you for joining. Peace.